beer. But this isn't your average red cup beverage. Three Floyds brews handmade crafts from everything from cherries to chocolate. And for one day each spring, they unleash a special product, Dark Lord.
It's going to be a very, very thick, viscous beer. It's going to have a huge mouthfeel. It's going to have a lot of intense roasted flavors in it, almost like a little bit of umami, a little bit of some very dark caramel, a little bit of cocoa nibs, baker's chocolate, a ton of coffee.
The event has grown in popularity over the years, and the 6,000 tickets to the 2011 bash sold out weeks before the event.
It grew organically. You know, none of us are party planners, and you know, back when we first started making the beer, you know, there were only a handful of employees, or maybe 5 employees. So what we had to do is so many people kept on showing up at the brewery that we had to actually take steps to make sure that we could get people, you know, fed, get them places to go to the bathroom, you know, those sorts of things, and it's just now grown into this sort of monstrosity that we know now.
Three Floyds produces more than 15,000 barrels of its unique beer each year, with seasonal releases that Struve says are in high demand. As the local brewery has become more popular, he said there was concern it would have to cut production to still qualify for the state's definition of a microbrewery and reap the tax breaks that come with it.
It said that a microbrewery is 20,000 barrels, and now we're coming up rapidly upon that, and they said once you're no longer a microbrewery, you can't have a pub, you can't have a tasting room, and we got a lot of employees, you know, and we're generating a fair amount of revenue that equates into tax dollars for everybody, and I don't see why they would want to, in this current climate, why they would want to stifle a local business.
Three Floyds was a vocal critic to the law, and as the largest microbrewery in the state, its employees went to Indianapolis to testify against it. Earlier this month, the State House and Senate voted to increase the 20,000 barrels per year limit. Now Struve says the company can continue to expand. But at the end of the day, he says Three Floyds will always keep its neighborhood pub atmosphere.
We have grannies coming in here. We're like, oh, Dreadnoughts, I love it. You know, it's awesome.
If you plan on checking out Saturday's event, gates open at 10 a.m. There's a 4-bottle limit of Dark Lord per person, going for $15 a pop, cash only. And the alcohol content is relatively high, so remember to designate a driver and enjoy responsibly while supplies last. I'm Sarah Tompkins reporting for NWI.com.